Boker Tov, good morning. Today is Friday, November 3rd, Erev Shabbat, Parshat Vayera. God destroys Sodom, and Lot and family, those who chose to leave, flee. Vayihi hotziam otam hachutza, and it was when they brought them out, he brought them out, Vayomer, and he said to them, the angel, Himalei nafshecha, run, flee for your lives. Al tabid acharecha, don't look back. Al tamod b'chol kikar, and don't stand here in the middle of the of this area of the Jordan Valley. Hahara Himalay pentasafeh, run to the mountains. That instruction, don't look back, is understood by Mefarshim in different ways. One interpretation is you need to move fast. And if people can't run well when they're looking backwards. Another interpretation, the possibility of Schadenfreude, where you look back as if they're deserving of what's coming upon them, and I deserve to be saved. Don't look back at them with that kind of attitude, because you should know you're only saved because of Avraham that you're saved. There's nothing worthy of you that you were saved. Others interpret it to mean that, the malachim, God's angels, are doing their work here, and it's not meant for people to be looking at what angels do, in this case, angels of destruction. Ramban has a broader discussion about this. Those are all ways to look at this. I would like to suggest a different reading, or a different rendering, namely that there's utter desolation taking place. There's destruction happening there, and it can make your soul pretty sick. It can traumatize you to stare at that, and better you shouldn't. Better you just keep moving forward, because if you do so, you will actually become paralyzed, which is in effect, in a very literal way, what happens to Lot's wife, who turns into a pillar of salt. It is a unfortunate, miraculous reality for her, but it is paralyzing to see utter desolation. People destroyed the way they were being destroyed. In this case, for God's punishment of them, but still, it has its impact on you. Don't look back. We know where this goes in the present situation. It's hard for us even, to look at the photos that come our way, or watch the videos that have come our way from, we've now reached almost the shloshim for those who were massacred in the Gaza envelope. It's hard for us to also to look at the destruction that happens now in the battle that's taking place in Gaza, and the many people who are killed. It's hard for the soul. It's hard for the soul. I think most specifically, though, when you read about those involved in the body collection and identification process in Zaka, excuse me, and others who are playing this impossible role now of identifying the last of the bodies, and we can only imagine, and we know the impact that it has. You read some of the articles that people describe. We don't talk. We just keep on doing, because if we talk, if we stop to think, we will break down. And there's this recognition that there's some things that people are not meant to see, and if you see them, not meant to gaze and to stare and to be too present in, because the impact is just too great. There's a lot of healing that has to happen. Along with a war that has to be won, and a defense that has to be established, and deterrence. There's a lot of healing, not just the grieving, but the trauma that people have undergone. That has to be supported, or the people who have experienced the trauma. Whether they are the victims in these places. I spoke to Alex Kahn, who just came back after just a short trip with rabbis, and they spent a good part of their time speaking to those who have been relocated to the Dead Sea hotels from some of these kibbutzim, hearing their stories, watching these people walking around shells of themselves. trying to give them love and support, there's a lot that will have to take place, a lot of support. And as we continue to think about the way in which we provide financial support in Israel, this will be one of the areas, the mental health arena, and psychological and loving support that has to happen around these individuals will be a primary area as well. We pray that those who have seen too much, that those who have seen too much in all the ways they have, that God should give them the capacity to begin to reemerge and to find strength, and to not carry the trauma, so that their lives can be rebuilt in ways that we all should be there with them to help them re-experience the good life that they are meant to have. Wishing you and them a Shabbat Shalom.